Hello everyone, this is Stephen McGraw with One Rep Further, making a video here today about workout intensity and why it is so important in the gym. Alright, before getting started on intensity though, I want to deliver a message that I was meaning to deliver last video, but I completely forgot because I started talking about legs and I got all pumped up. Alright, so this is what I want to let everyone out there know. Okay, when you're watching all my videos and you're seeing all my statuses, I just want to explain what One Rep Further stands for. Okay, I've been noticing a lot lately that a lot of fitness businesses or professionals in the world of fitness singling out different aspects of fitness. All right, for instance, you got CrossFit, you got your marathon runners, you got your guys chasing Arnold on stage that want to get big and feel good, but for some reason, okay, members of the other aspects of fitness are pointing fingers and laughing, saying it's stupid or that they shouldn't be doing it like that, they should be doing it like this. I don't like that at all. Okay, there's no reason why anyone should look down upon any other person for being in the gym for self-improvement. Okay, for trying to live longer, for trying to feel better. All right, instead of pointing fingers and saying, well, that's dumb, or man, he's not doing nearly as much weight as me. That's stupid. Don't make your mind smaller and start getting those feelings of hate towards something that's different. Okay, that's the problem with the world today. So let's not do that. All right. If you want to follow my videos and take my advice, all I ask is that you keep an open mind towards fitness as a whole. Okay. I don't want to single anyone out. All right. I commend anyone who is in the gym busting their butt trying to get the results that they've been wanting for a long time, or they're chasing a goal, no matter what the aspect of fitness it's in. Okay, so I wanted to kind of squash that right now. I will never single those people out. Okay, I like bodybuilding, I like CrossFit, I like marathon running, I like everything involving fitness because there's one goal, and that's self-improvement. All right, so moving on to intensity, and I love talking about intensity. It's one of my favorite things because I was a victim of working out with low intensity for the first 2 years when I got started. All right, so let me get started with the mental side of intensity. Okay, just like I had just mentioned, there's a lot of people pointing fingers, no matter what you do. All right, in the world of fitness, you got your people who think they know it all. You got your people who think they're doing every single thing right. All right, and they got your people who think that they should tell you what you should be doing. All right, you also need to ignore that. Okay, because no matter what you're going to be doing in the gym, you're going to be surrounded by those people. There could be 100 people saying the same thing that I'm saying to try to get the message across. It's not going to work. Some people are closed-minded and they won't listen to what you're saying. So forget those people. All right, completely block them out from this point on. Okay. When I first got started, okay, I chose the wrong day to start off with, but I did chest. All right. I didn't know anything about splits, doing chest and tris, or chest and back, or full body workouts, or high intensity training. I didn't know anything about exercise in general. So I sat down on the bench, here we go, I'm feeling good. Put a quarter on each side, 25 pounds on each side. Struggle on on rep number 3, all right? All these people around me looking, it was actually a couple friends of mine, the ones I mentioned in my last video in the garage. I was like, oh, you didn't show them as we thought, right? They weren't trying to be negative, but they made it obvious, So I racked the weight up, I walk around, I'm like, dude, my shoulder's kind of hurting. That's why, couldn't lift as much as I usually can. My shoulder's kind of bothering me, making something up. I used to be so worried about that kind of stuff. But at that point in time, I realized that this weightlifting thing might suck for a little while because I'm not strong. That's all there was to it. I'm not strong. All right, so from that point, for another 2 years, I let those people bother me. I would go do curls and I would look over to the guy that's been working out for 3 or 4 years and I'm like, hey, he's got a 45 on each side and I got a 10. God, I would get down on myself. All right, and that's stupid. All right, so one of the first things I want to talk about on the mental side of this thing is that you should never ever compare yourself. All right, you're there for one reason, and that's to improve yourself. You're there to get better. You're there to get stronger. All right, so forget everyone else. All right, this is the number one thing I tell my clients because when they sign up with me and they're ready to go, you know, they feel stupid if they can't do 10 sit-ups. I love it. I love that. That's why you're there. You realize that you can't, and that's why you're working hard. All right. So block that out of your mind, everyone. Okay. And that's the first step to having an intense workout, because you're going to be a little worried about clapping, about making some noise. You know what I'm saying? Like when I first got started, I would make some noise. People were looking at me like, man, he's a douchebag. You know? He ain't even putting up weight. He's all pumped up. That's cool. That's cool. You can judge. You know what I'm saying? You got your guys in the gym that grunt on every single rep. You know, I wouldn't suggest that, but you need to get mentally focused and really get yourself going if you want to see results. All right. So it was recent actually. It was about a year and a half ago. You know, I decided to just say screw everyone. All right. I'm coming in here and I'm making some noise. All right. And that's metaphorically speaking. I'm going to get everyone's attention because I'm busting my butt. All right. I'm not going to be on the treadmill running to get my shirt drenched in sweat. All right? I'm going to be lifting so hard and I'm going to be in my zone. People are going to think I'm demented, that I'm crazy. All right. So when you can start doing that and you can really block everyone out, that's when you're going to start seeing some pretty good results for yourself. You're going to blow your own mind if you listen to me. Okay. Because I have a workout buddy, as you all might have seen. I posted his pictures on Facebook. David Cole. Okay, when he first got started, he was in the same position I was in when I first got started. You know, he found it kind of corny or kind of embarrassing to make some noise in the gym. All right, you come in there, David. I'm sorry, man. I'm not calling you out or anything. Kind of is, but he would come in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thanks for the spot, man. And I'd be spotting. I'm like, thanks for the spot, dude. I could have been sitting down drinking water. You don't need me. You're not pushing yourself, right? So about 6 months ago, one day, I decided that I should help him out, right? So I told him, I said, David, get up for this workout, dude. I was like, you want to take some of the pre-workout? I don't care. If you don't, that's cool too, which I'll talk about that in another video about pre-workout supplements and whatnot. But I told him, I said, dude, get up for this workout. You want to see some gains? You got to push yourself, dude. You haven't reached muscle failure yet, and it's been 6 months, man, right? So he got a little offended, you know. I put a little fire in him. That's what you need, okay? Me personally, I didn't have someone try to get me pumped up. I didn't have someone tell me, Steven, you're not doing it right. One day I had a little issue going on, and I went into the gym pissed off, right? I noticed that when I blocked everything out outside of the gym, when I blocked it all out, all right, all the negative things in life, except for the one I was focusing on to get me going, I had the best workout I've ever had, right? At that point in time, that was the best workout I had ever had. And I was thinking, oh, dude, this is it. You know, I'm going to start getting pissed off before I came to the gym. You know what I'm saying? I didn't do that because, you know, you don't want to be crazy. But I found a way to kind of control the intensity, the mental intensity. Before I go into the gym, you know, I prepare myself on what I'm going to be doing. If I'm doing chest, I really think about what I'm going to be doing. You know, I think about the flies, the chest presses. You know, it's mental preparation. That's very important. And when you do that, you'll notice that when you go into the gym prepared, you get a lot more out of it. All right. Second thing, I put on some music. Right, I got the Dre beats, those big satellite dish looking ones that a lot of people will look and point, but those get me in the zone. You know, I've had comments that they're too loud. People next to me can hear them, and they're not wearing them. I have them on my ear, and I can hear every word. Sorry, you know, like I turn it down a little bit so it's not obnoxious. And I have to get in my zone. You have to do it. You have to get in your zone. You have to get intense. If not, you're there for no reason, right? Third thing, at one point in time, I was going to work out to reach a rep count per set, okay? The next workout that you go to, don't worry about reps. All right, sit down on the bench and push out as many as you can until your muscles say stop, right? Make sure you have a spotter, of course. You don't want to drop anything on your neck. But you know, push those weights until your muscles are screaming for mercy, all right? And for me saying these things, you know, there's going to be a lot of people out there like, he's taking it too serious. what are you talking about, man? He's like, he's too deep into this fitness thing. I'm not, man. This is how you get results. All right. And for all of those people that are out there, like, he's crazy, man. He's raging. He's on steroids. Whatever. I've been accused of taking them just because of my rage or how I'm acting in the gym. All right. Forget that. Go in there. I get focused. Pump out iron. Do the same exact thing. And I promise you will love the results. If you're on a treadmill, if you're on a stairmaster, put some jams in, get prepared, get mentally focused and push it out. All right. Forget all those people laughing. That's my client's biggest issue is what are the people thinking? Screw those people. Go do what you need to do. That's why you're there. All right. And on the science side of intensity, it's pretty simple actually. Right now, and I'm not saying this to brag by any means, I have so far to go. I need to improve on a lot of things. I'm at 12% fat. Okay, I want to get down to 7% fat. If I ever want to compete, I'm gonna have to be around the 7% zone. So I don't do cardio. The only cardio that I get is playing basketball once or twice a week. Okay, I might get on the Stairmaster once or twice a week for 5 minutes, nothing serious, and I'm not flying, just on there, just looking around, because I don't need to do that. And I'll tell you why. Because with my high intensity training, my heart rate is getting in my fat burning zone. Okay, and I'm burning the amount of fat that the guy on the front row of the treadmill is walking an hour long, just hoping he starts sweating. If you're doing the thing that you came into the gym to do with full intensity, no matter what it is, like I said, I don't want to single it out. No matter what it is, kettlebell swings, all right, jump rope, anything, burpees, mountain climbers. If you do it with full intensity, you will get into your fat burning zone. And that's what it's all about. You're going to be burning fat, gaining muscle. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. All right. So I know I started rambling a little bit, but I just want y'all to feel how important intensity is. Okay. And for all those people that are out there still, thinking, man, I watched the video and it makes sense, but I don't want them to be pointing and laughing. You have to get over that. You have to get over that. There's no way around it. Okay. If you want the results that you're in there working for, forget that. All right. You have to get over that little step. I had to do it. David had to do it, which, by the way, let me get back to that. Now, David is the guy that all people are looking at. All right. Everyone was like, man, he was 140 like 6 months ago. He's bigger than I am now. All right. That's because he's in there making some noise. He's in there getting pumped up. He's in there. His arms are shaking. He's failing. Muscle failure. Intensity. All right, people. So that's my video today. I hope you took a lot from it. There wasn't a lot of science involved in it, but I just want you to understand the mental approach at intensity and why it's so important. All right. Please subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be making a lot more videos. If you have any questions or comments, you can comment below. Thank you so much, and you'll have a nice day.